Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to another football review. I'm wearing my classic Manchester United shirt today, back in the days of Vodafone being sponsor. And today, Manchester United took one step further into retaining and defending their FA Cup by beating Reading at Old Trafford by 4 goals to nil. Them goals coming from Wayne Rooney, Martial and a double from Rashford. And there is obviously one massive talking point of the game, and that was Wayne Rooney eventually getting that 249th Manchester United goal to draw level with Sir Bobby Charlton in the all-time goals scored for Manchester United. And the way this is going, I can see him getting another goal, making that 250. And I can easily see him retiring as England and his club's top goal scorer in history. And I'm afraid no matter how much you love or hate Wayne Rooney, that is going to take a long, long time. Probably after my lifetime, a player comes around of that calibre and does that again. Whether you like him or not, that has happened. But there is another. Today's match, obviously, I was expecting a little more from Reading. First 15 minutes, they were sleeping, they weren't doing anything, conceded twice, and they were just sitting far too back. If they'd have sat any further back, they would have been in the car park. But it was a good performance. Martial out there doing well. Rashford played exceptionally well for me. He was my man of the match. He grabbed himself 2 goals. But really, he shouldn't have had 2 goals. I mean, let's be honest. The 4th goal, Al Habsi. Oh my goodness, Al Habsi, mate. You've had an absolute corker. He went to control the ball, went to kick it away, clipped his other foot. Rashford just taps into the back of the net. It's nothing. And the other 3 goals scored today were very good. And altogether, it was a very good team performance. I'm very happy. But as I said, Jaap Stam, obviously, special moment for him being back at Old Trafford managing a club, not in a United kit. And it was a little bit disappointing. I was disappointed from a football fans review. I would expect a high-tier championship side that they are this season, currently in 3rd place. I would expect them to be coming out and doing a lot more than that. And they really didn't. McCleary, for me, was their best player. Created the most chances, and Michael Carrick in the match had to be the strong hero. Had a massive headbutt, and his head was cut right open. There's blood all over his arm, and during the match the blood was literally running down the side of his neck. They glued his head up. He had a massive white patch on his head, but he still played lovely. And a couple of match reviews ago, I said that Paul Pogba was one of the most underrated players in the Premier League. And there was a little bit of confusion about that. What I meant by that was, he's a player that doesn't get enough credit for what he's worth. Yes, he cost us 89 million, but to pay 89 million for a midfielder is very difficult. And unless you're paying 89 million for a striker or a winger, or possibly even a goalkeeper, or an attacking midfielder, you're not going to go out there and say, yes, they're going to score loads of goals, they're going to assist loads of goals, because that's not what Paul Pogba's kind of about. He's going to grab a few goals, he's going to grab a few assists, he's there to control the game. None of the big players really were playing today, 9 changes into the team, but I think it was about 8 of them players that played in the FA Cup final this year, so the amount of strength and different players that have come into the team this year is good. But we're not going to talk about the Premier League, obviously, as that is a midweek fixture. This is all about the FA Cup today. And the FA Cup, the most prestigious trophy in all of football, apart from, obviously, the World Cup. Obviously, that is in international football. But in national club football, that is the most prestigious for me. And United are hopefully going to try their best to retain it. As I said, it was a very good team performance. The referee had a decent game. Romero had a decent game there. Carrick, obviously, I'm now going to come out and say Michael Carrick is one of the most underrated Premier League midfielders in the Premier League, purely because of his age. People go, oh yeah, he's 35, he's getting near the end of it. Yes, he's not going to be the fastest, but he's going to control the game. He's going to come back and do some defensive work. And he's also still got a lovely pass on him, assisted Rashford's goal very nicely today. Rashford, as I said, was my man of the match. He played exceptionally, getting in behind. He probably should have had his hat-trick, did get past Al Habsi and put it into side netting. But we create chances, we got 4 goals, things are good. I'll see you in the midweek for the Premier League tie. Goodbye.